You know when you have to do this to come into church because you're super late? That's me, coming into church super late. Stay tuned for Ready to Love Reunions Part 1 Season 2. Hello and welcome back to Locks, Coffee and Combo, where we invite you to pull up and pour yourself a cup of something nice and strong and let's chat. Baby, we are here for a review of Ready to Love Reunion, honey. It's season 2 and this is part 1 of the reunion, and when I tell you they gave us what we needed, they gave us what we needed. Our brew of the day is Dunkin' Donut French vanilla with a dash of cream from caramel macchiato cream. And it's delicious. And I need every drip of this, because honey, this reunion, it took us on a ride, didn't it? And I'm gonna give you the highlights. Now I know I got some Sunday school goers out there. Where my Sunday school goers at? Baby, you know how you go to Sunday school and you get the lesson in the room and then you come out and you get the highlights. The pastor, the deacon, or the teacher get up and give you the highlights. Well, that's what I'm here for today. I'm here to give you the highlights. And I'm not going to go in the traditional order because the order didn't give me what I needed, honey. Let me tell y'all, you ever remember when Christmas time when you was a kid and you got that super gift that you didn't even ask for? I remember for my birthday, I was about 16, I think, and I got the stereo. Y'all remember, about to tell how old I am. Had the record player on top with the 2 cassettes. I ain't even asked for it, but I love that thing. That's what this reunion gave to me. I didn't even ask for this, and they gave it to me. I am so excited. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's start with our premier couple, though. Darren and Ashima. And I thought everybody looked it nice, honey. They was giving us elegance. They was giving us, we dressed up and grown. We going to the grown folks prom, honey. They look very nice. Darren and Ashima look nice. He looked nice in his black, and she looked nice in that perchy passion peach, honey. Hair up, very pretty. And nephew Tommy, just he gets right to the point. He asks him, you know, y'all together, you know, what's going on? And they are still together. The dogs, Darren said he done seen growth. She didn't want to give herself credit for it because she don't like dogs. But that's not a problem. And when the man say he got growth, we'll take that. She said, that's nice. That's nice. So they kind of got that lean into one another thing. They together. I think they trying to work this thing out. It's still there. Still some heat there. So his dad is better, and that's such a good relief to hear. And they talked about the fact that they just allow themselves to be each other, you know, to be who they are. She said he's not trying to control her. He alkaline water, she Pinot. Hey, he salads, she T-bone steaks. Hey, you know, he's not trying to change her. She's not trying to change him. And sometimes in relationships, that's the absolute best thing. When I can be me and you can be you and we can just enjoy one another. Hey, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. So I love that. I love the fact that they're still trying to work it out. I think it's a beautiful thing. Then I want to hit this, let's just go to Chika and Ashima. Since we already had Ashima, ain't no sense of walking back around. They have to bring her back up. Okay. Ashima and Chika. Chika. I can't. Okay, Chika, nephew Tommy asked them, you know, kind of what was the issue, and the problem was that Nina and Tandy had a little spat, and they were wanting to bring them back together, and Chika's heart, I do believe, was in the right place. I don't know what Chika's mind was, though. His heart was in the right place. Don't know where his mind was. But he said that the issue he had with Ashima was that she wasn't respecting him as a man. I'm trying to find the relevance back there at the back of the church, y'all. Let me look again. What did that have to do with the price of tea in China, Chica? Like, I was confused. He apologized, but I'm not sure if I understood it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But she apologized, and I don't know. But I think the problem is that Ashika felt like he had set this thing up, and he didn't need Ashima's side hustle. He didn't need her help. He didn't need a co-pilot. And Ashika was over here trying to be the co-pilot. And Ashima thought, this is a girl thing. Let them hash it out. Let me be the pilot because I'm a girl. Chica said, no, I'm the pilot. You go on over there with Darren and let me land this plane. So, no, that was a waste. But, and I see why Chica couldn't find love. And I really wish she had been able to go on like a solo date, because I think he got some underlying issues that we really needed to see for good entertainment. So then let's get to Black Men Don't Cheat. Okay. In what world don't black men cheat? And what planet, what universe, what world does black men don't cheat? And I know Charlamagne the God and Lil Duval and them, and it was a good look. That was catchy. I'm all here for a good catchphrase. But when I tell you, I know black men cheat, black men cheat. And I get what Brent was saying, and y'all know how I feel about Brent. That a real man won't cheat, but here go the problem. And I think her name was Angie. Cute little Angie with the gold dress. She hit that thing like a head of a nail with a hammer. Black men don't commit, okay? But what black men do like, black men like to have all the benefits of a committed relationship without committing. So I'm not cheating because I never told you we was together. But the fact that you thought we was together and you was giving me that together love, that together relationship, you know, you had my back, you was good meals, back rubs, loving and all that, and you was keeping it just for me. I wasn't going to stop that now because that's your prerogative. But I never told you we was together. So technically, I didn't cheat. Yeah, black men cheat. Kimber said it best. White men cheat. Black men cheat. White women cheat. Dogs, cats, goldfish, hamsters, gerbils. Everybody cheats. I don't even know I don't know why we had to discuss that. Why we had to rehash it. But okay, it was good for a 5-minute filler. But yeah, and then like Jimmy said, yeah, I cheated. Chica said he cheated. I think it was on Jay Lee's corner. Said on who? He probably was. He seemed real slick. So he probably had done a whole lot of cheating, but whatever. Okay, so we had to have that discussion about black men cheating. Now I'm gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room so I can get back to my icing on my cake. Tandy and Mario and Reva. Tandy looked amazing, baby. That aqua was everything on that yellow skin, pretty faux locks. Too cute. Reva was nice in her champagne colored evening gown, and Mario did look cute in his suit. Got that out the way. So we have to talk about our other couple. We talked about Ashima and Darren, who are still together. Hashtag Black Love. Now let's talk about Mario, Tandy, and Reva. Now, I'm a lawyer. At least I play one on TV. I'm about to give you Perry Mason, Matlock, my favorite, and Judge Tola all wrapped into one. I'm coming today to defend Mario. Now don't leave the room. No, I ain't got many subscribers, but I love all y'all. Looking for more, double, triple. Okay, views. Stay with me now. Don't leave the room. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm here to defend Mario. Okay, now I know Mario done got drugged on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Tinder, everywhere. But I'm here to defend him like a good lawyer should. Just stay with me now. Mario had the choice between Tondi and Reva. Those were the two women that were in his space on this journey. And let me say first that Tondi is amazing. From everything she gave us, she's beautiful inside and out. She has a bubbly and magnetic personality. She is an extrovert. She said herself, she's a good time. She comes, she gives you her heart, her mind, her body, and soul. That's hard to resist, okay? Sit up, Mario. I want the jury to see how handsome you are. So when you meet a Tondi, that's hard to resist, okay? And he said in the reunion that the first couple of times he passed at the mansion, he didn't even pay attention to her. But oh, when he got a good look. When he got a good look, he was like, oh, oh, this is out here. This is for the grabbing. Brent ain't got it. London ain't got it. Hold up, Carrie, OG ain't got it. Let me get this. Let me get my hooks in this. Because this is all right. Because see, Tondi is like the captain of the cheerleading squad that's also the president of the class that always throws the best parties, and she has an amazing attitude. She's everybody's friend. Tondi. So he couldn't miss out on that. Then fool around and Reva came along. They probably had saw each other at the mansion, but at the pool party got a little up on that thing, and we got a whole lot in common now. Me and this Reva. Might be a little something now. So now I got captain of the cheerleading team, and then the co-captain of the Stepperettes. That's Reva, okay. I got triple layer chocolate cake with sprinkles and a little patch of German chocolate in the middle, and then a little bit of the creamy buttercream icing around it. Okay, that's what I got in Tondi. Reva over here, she a cupcake with the salmon and the salad on it. And I know that's what I normally go for because that's good for me. But this cake, I'm not diabetic yet. Let me get some of this cake. So he has these two very different women. And it's just like I said about London. Two very different journeys. I understand that. So when we want to drag Mario for how he treated Tondi, and we should drag him for that, but not for ultimately ending up with Reva, because he had gave us clues all along. Just follow me, follow my case. First clue was that they hooked up at the pool party after he had an issue with Tondi's behavior. Tondi said she was a squirter. He didn't like that. He had to go address that, and there go Reva. Salmon and salad waiting. So then he goes over there and he gets this connection, and from that point on, and probably before then, because we don't get to see all the footage, and that's what we learned at the reunion, which is why that's the icing on my cake, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. We don't get to see it all, which I have a suggestion for you, Mr. Wheel Packer, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute as well. So we got this salad and salmon over here waiting on me. But the cake, I try to go make up with the cake because I need some of this cake. So we get on this journey with the two of them. Now, clue number one is that we meet the friends. And they beat Mario up. They rake him over the coals. He get back to the cigar bar, and Darren, my practical Darren, said, why you still dealing with it? If it was that bad. He hit us with the, he don't know, he don't know. And that was the same week Kimber went home. Heck, you could have went on send Reva home, but he didn't. Why? Because he likes Reva. So then we get to the cabin, and we're having this discussion, friends versus associates, and it's the big blowout. We know how the both of these women feel, and the first thing Mario does is he goes to check on who? Reva. Okay. Now, at first I thought it's because he wanted to say the best for last. No, he wanted to go check on who he needed to check on first. Okay? Then we get down into the bonfire, and we there and we talking, and all he want to do is just linger and look into her eyes. And she done already told him that she don't trust him really. She called Tundi to warn Tundi, not her friend, remember, that's not her friend, but she called to warn Tundi about him. Why you warning them? Because y'all got a thing going on. That's why. Then we get to the self-elimination. And he takes her hands. And he looks into her. And you can literally tell that he is upset about this. Like, this is a problem for him, her leaving. So, I said it before. He wanted to break out in that old, is this the end? I want to know. I gotta know. Like, he was upset that Reva was leaving. The rest of us, the audience, was like, about time. But he was hurt. So we see all these clues, these sprinklings that he's left us. My client, just like Reva, okay? They were compatible. Now, Tundi was amazing, but we are compatible. I'm a homebody, self-proclaimed cheap guy. I'm a grandparent. I got a lot in common with this woman. We would work. And I agree with Mario that sometimes you get past the age where the compromise is great as long as it don't cause you to not be you. But if it's going to cause me to have to not be me, and I'm comfortable with who I am, then I don't need to do it. Now, what my client done wrong, get on over there, boy, because I can't even look at your face when I say that, is that you tried to crack Tundi's face. He had all the time in the world to take Tundi to the side and say, hey, me and Reva trying to work this thing out. I don't want to blindside you. Even if they got to the reunion taping, he could have put her in the car, gave her the conversation. We could have had one of them basketball wives moments where she chose to tape on a different stage. That would have been some drama for us. But to wait and drop her with like that. Now, he did go on Twitter, thanks to Darlinda TV. She posted it on her video. And he gave a public apology for how he handled it. And he was wrong. He mishandled it all the way. Absolutely wrong. But this is for my Tundi, because she is amazing. And I'm pretty sure she with her new man already. You could have had a bad bitch, non-committal, helped you with your career, just a little. Why men gotta be great till they gotta be great, okay? Tundi gonna be fine. And the only thing I hated about that moment with Tundi was that she had to lose her grace and cool. And the reason she did was because they blindsided her. So I hated that had to happen, but honey, she gonna be fine. She gonna be fine. Her DM is so full, she can't even keep up. She gotta hire somebody, okay? So they'll be fine. Let Reva and Mario go on over to the dog side. His family done already told us, and we ain't got to overlook them red flags no more. Okay, Tundi, the sunlight is gone. He with dog Reva now. So we cool. We cool. But to my Jimmy and Kimber, and I know I went out of order, but if y'all watched my video last week, I gave y'all an alternate ending. Nephew Tommy agreed with your girl. There was a spark between Jimmy and Kimber, and I told y'all they should have been in our final 3 couples. Get it, Locks and Coffee. Yeah, so first I know Jimmy had to act a fool. I know that. And so I'm going to explain to y'all who Jimmy is. Jimmy is Bruce and Shirley. Y'all got an Uncle Bruce and an Aunt Shirley. Everybody don't know why Aunt Shirley put up with Uncle Bruce, but I do. See, Aunt Shirley got Uncle Bruce on a leash. Because he pay the bills, he good with the kids, he clean up around the house, he make a good living, he makes some good love in that bedroom, but he just can act a fool every now and then. So before we go to church, we had this conversation. Bruce, drink that cup of coffee and hit that Red Bull, because if you lay down on that pew again and pass out to get you up, I'm going to beat your tail. Going to the family cookout. Come here, Bruce. Now, you can have 2 beers. One over there with your homeboys and one over here with me. Don't be going out there talking about you wrestling with the kids again. Remember when you broke little tutus on? Don't do that. Don't embarrass us never again. Come here. Now, when I send for you and I give you that eye, you bring your butt right back over here and sit with me. Don't you eat Nancy's potato salad. You know what it does to you. You be in the bathroom all night. Now, don't make me show out on you. That's Jimmy. Kimber can work with him. She just got to put him on a leash. But they go through it, and Jimmy said he don't know what he was apologizing for and all that old nonsense. But we come back to it, and nephew Tommy saw that spark just like I did. And so after that black men cheat conversation, Jimmy went on. First of all, I love the way they gave us the in-between commercial breaks. And Jimmy, you know, he told her he missed having a woman to come in there. He missed his Shirley. He need her to be Shirley. Okay, and to keep him on the leash, you know. And so she said, you lonely. And I know Kimber like Jimmy. Y'all knew Kimber like Jimmy. And so then he come back and he apologizes the right way for bringing up her ex. And them walls came down real quick. During that commercial break, he called her queen. He said she cute. He know he like her. He know he want him some Kimber. And I'm here for it. Bruce and Shirley. That's your Aunt Bruce, your Uncle Bruce, and your Aunt Shirley. That's who they are. Don't even worry about it. That's who they are. They straight. They deliver. I hope they went out. I hope they had a good time. I hope they just, if they don't make it as a couple, they need to be friends, like real best friends, like the ones you call up. What you doing now, Jimmy? What you do to her? You know, Kimber could be there for him because she see him, she know him, she understands him. So I was like, my alternate ending, I told y'all, they should have been in the final 3. They should have been in the final 3. Okay, that's it for me. I was so excited to see that. Woo, Jimber. I love it. I love it. I love it. But to the icing on my cake, what gave me goosebumps and butterflies was Nina. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I didn't get to say this on video. I meant to. Nina was the one person, when it came to her going home, I was sorry to see Nina leave. I wanted Nina to find love. Nina was hurt. Nina was in pain. I know people say she wasn't ready. She was crying all the time. She was emotional. But to me, that showed me that she needs somebody. She was in desperate need of companionship. And I know that hurt people hurt people. I know that people in pain have difficulties being completely present in a relationship because they're distrustful. They have that anything you do, they got the shakes about it. But I felt like Nina just needed to find somebody that understood Nina. Nina's a beautiful girl. She's been through a lot. And I didn't watch the casting call, but Darlene TV mentioned that she said her last man was with a man. Oh my God, I can't imagine. Now, we could deal with them when they got another one of us. But a man, oh my God, father's not in the child's life. She got a lot going on. I know that. But I saw this beautiful black girl magic in her. I saw this, that she just needed to get the right connection. She just needs somebody that understands her, because she's a type of woman, I believe, that if you get her over that hump, you got a bad chick. You got one, you telling your homeboys, I got to get home. My old lady calling me. I can't hang out with y'all. She got dinner ready. It's gonna be on and popping. I got to go. I'll see you later, Chico. I'ma holler at you later. I got to get home to my gal. Like, if you can just help her get over that pain, she gonna make you happy. She gonna make you happy because she wants to love. She's got a heart to love. She's just been hurt. So when I found out, like it was just me, that her and Terrell had a date that we didn't see. Now, Mr. Will Packer, I know you got thousands of hours worth of footage and you can't give us everything, but this is my first suggestion. You need to put some of that other footage online. We'll find it. Call it the after show, because we missing some good stuff. They date was amazing and it didn't even air. And I know that Brent and Reva had a date. It's stuff we don't get to see. So I hate that we didn't get to see that date, because they got to talking. Nephew Thomas said, oh, he had gave her a bracelet on that date. She wore it to the reunion. Okay. She said it meant so much to her. He said that she is a dope chick. He likes her. They still talk even after the show, at least once a week. They FaceTime it. I said, well, go ahead. So then she was hesitant, and I know, and she started crying because she was like, you know, whoever is with me needs to understand me. And I get that, because everybody can't handle me. But again, if you get over that hump, Terrell, or whoever, and I feel like, I hope they went out, and I hope they had just the best time in the world, because even if they don't make it, they could be that thing for one another, that confidence booster, that person that, you know, you ever went out, you had that boyfriend and he just made you feel pretty and sexy and amazing, and after then you was like, hey, I'm that chick, I ain't taking no anything, because I'm that one. I want that for her and Terrell. I hope that was the icing on the cake for me. That was the best part of the night for me. Nephew Tommy called her down and said, hold on, you might have found love. Come on down here, Terrell. Terrell looked cute too. He was corny on the show, and he did that. But he was cute. He was nice. And what happens is guys like Terrell sometimes get overlooked, but he was cute. Let me tell you something. I'm the corny, funny, like him and Jimmy. That's who I usually like. Now, I know I've been crushing on Brent this whole time, but me personally, I'm that girl that likes the kind of corny, little geek chic type guy. Oh, because they the ones that love hard and are protective. And girl, he came on down there. She wrapped them arms around him. That was a real hug, honey. That was a real hug. That was, I wanted this. I've been waiting on this hug, honey. I was like, it's Christmas and my husband got me the diamond earrings and not the vacuum cleaner. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's my toast of the day, honey. Nina and Terrell, y'all get the toast of the day. Honey, yes. I was so here for it. That was like, oh, that gave me everything. My Jimber and let me give them a cute name. Narelle. Jimber and Narelle made it for me that, oh, I can't wait to part 2. Let's see what Lion London say. And Alexis and Brent, honey. I am here for it. The show was amazing. Men, don't do the Mario. That was stupid. He my client, but that was stupid. But honey, Tunde gonna be fabulous, honey. Her new man is probably on the Minnesota Vikings. She gonna be fine. Reva gonna be stuck in the darks. And we just gonna keep this thing rolling. My other suggestion for Mr. Will Packer is next season, and it's gotta be a season 3, get a dating coach. Cause you see, I told y'all Jimmy needed some help. Him and Kimber would have stayed on the journey a little bit longer. We need a dating coach, and we need to move some of that good footage over to the internet so we can have an after show. You know what I mean? We need to be able to see that. This show is amazing. You all are amazing. I'm climbing, looking to get to 40 subscribers. Can y'all help me spread the word? Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share my video. Let's get hyped. Let's get to it. I'm gonna try to get them up quicker. Stop being the one in church like this. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. Hope you all have a beautiful holiday, beautiful Christmas. Remember that Christ is the reason for the season. And I'll see you guys really, really soon.